Hey students, welcome back. Another grammar video for you guys. I've been teaching the class Intermediate Plus, which is a new book for us, and already my students are asking me a bunch of questions about the grammar, and this is one of the main ones, especially from the first day of class, if you can believe it. So we're just going to go over this grammar point with you guys today. And if you like it, remember, like, subscribe, and then if you have a question, of course, just comment and I will reply. I'll reply to you. So we're going to start with the title, and today we're just talking about verbs with two objects. Now that might sound confusing. This board is really busy, but don't worry, I'm going to take you through it. And why do we say two objects? Because usually a sentence in English, right, we follow. Everybody knows this, right? You learn this in school. Subject, verb, object, right? Subject, verb, object. But sometimes the verb can have two objects. So let's just look at how that works. All right, so for example, I can say I'm talking about my wife and she bought me a watch. So you can see here that we have two objects in this sentence, me and a watch. And if you look over here, you'll see that the red box shows us that it's the indirect object. Don't worry too much about the name or why it's called that. It's not really that important. And then the green would be called a direct object. So the direct object is usually a thing. So flowers, watch, computer. Anytime that we use a thing, that's going to be a direct object. So if I was going to write 100 examples, you would see me put a little green box around those direct objects. Now, if I want to put the direct object first, that's okay. I can say, she bought it for me. She bought it for me. So these two sentences, of course, have the exact same meaning. So don't worry too much about that. But the only thing that we notice here is we add a preposition for, right? Buy for. We buy something for somebody. We buy something for somebody. So if you look at this, why buy, why for? Good question. I don't know. Nobody knows. It's just prepositions. That's part of English. But you can look here for a quick little list of the verbs that we use with for, right? Bring, buy, cook, find, get, and make, right? I can make something for you. I can cook a pizza for my kids, right? Anytime that we use these verbs, and we're using the second example here, we're going to use for, all right? So let's look at where we would use to. So here's just another example. Same rule. He sent her some letters. He sent her some letters. So we have the indirect object, and then we have the direct object. Remember, the direct object is a thing, so some letters, right? The indirect object usually is a person. Usually is a person. So he sent her some letters. If I want to switch those two around, that's fine. He sent them to her, or he sent some letters to her. No problem. We don't always need to change this from some letters to them. I'm just showing you that we can use a pronoun instead of the noun. We can use a pronoun instead of that thing, right? A watch is it, some letters is them, so we're using a pronoun instead of the thing, which is okay. And why to? We send something to somebody. We send something to somebody. You can see here are some other verbs that we use with to. I give something to somebody. I lend something to somebody. Offer, read, sell, send, show, take, write, and yes, even sing. I can sing something to you, but you don't want that. So make sure I don't do that ever, because it would be terrible. But if you want me to sing, I will, but you gotta like the video, you gotta comment, and you gotta subscribe. So if you guys have any questions about this, please ask me down below. I'm more than happy to help you guys. So thanks a lot for watching. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.